Hey! We are live on the Vigilante podcast, live stream, whatever you want to call it. I don't know yet. We just having fun at this moment. My name is Derek Miner, hip hop artist, producer, entrepreneur, all around everything. And this is a special occasion. It's the officially the first episode. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some cultural topics. We're going to talk about some music. We're going to get into some deep stuff. We're going to get into some cool stuff. We're going to get into some fun stuff. But all from a Christian perspective. I mean, well, some people won't say I'm a Christian. If you listen to 116 fan 32559 on Instagram, he'll probably say I'm not a Christian. But contrary to popular belief, I am. But anyhow, we got my man DJLC. Hey, introduce yourself to the people.
Let you already know what it is, man.
He's producing the show, so
what up? Go ahead,
if there's any sound effects that are inappropriate, they were all his idea. They were not mine. I did not tell him anything to put on there. So hold him responsible, okay? But anyway, go ahead, LC. Go crazy.
I'll take the hit for it. What up, y'all? It's your boy LC. We live and direct in the building. So happy to be here for the first ever Vigilante podcast stream. Derek, I appreciate the opportunity, bro. And we finna get into some stuff, man.
What we getting into, bro? What we getting into?
Hey, bro. We might
what kind of trouble?
We might have some Christian rap beef. We might have a little bit of movie beef. You don't never know. You know what I mean?
Christians beef? Hold on. Christians don't agree with one another at all times on every topic around the clock?
You would think so. You would think so, right?
Man, what? And I get the pleasure to talk about it. Let's get it, buddy. Hey. All right, say less. And then we got one of my good friends, Justin Mitchell, the Beast.
What's up? What up? Good, bro. Hello. Popping, man. How are y'all?
Man, we chilling. How are you doing, sir? That's the real
question. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just chilling, man. I'm a father of 3 little girls, man. So my life is crazy.
Woo, father of 3?
Yeah. Yeah. All girls, man. Y'all pray for me. It's real out here. It's real out here, man.
I heard that.
Real out here.
It's real. So how old are your girls?
12. Just turned 9, and then my other one's about to turn 4, man. So preteen phase. That elementary phase, and then the toddler, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
All the emotions. Yeah. All the emotions. That's crazy.
Honored to be here, man. Honored to be here, man. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks for allowing me to be a part of this thing, man. I'm excited to be a part of the Vigilante crew, man. It's an honor, bro.
It's lit. It's lit. All right, well, cool. Hey, so I got a question. Real quick. DJLC, new to the game.
What up?
When you got this haircut, what was you thinking right here?
Hey, bro.
That's the first question.
Bruh,
What was you thinking, bro?
Hey, dog. Look.
All right, tell me. Give me the backstory. Give me the backstory.
Let me tell y'all why my hair looked that way, right? So I used to listen to Derek Miner growing up, right? And as I was listening to Derek Miner, bro, I realized if you make music like that after so long, you start to lose hair follicles, right?
Hey, hold on, chill, bro.
So, you know, bro, listen, I had to full-fledged just let my soul glow on that mug. You hear me?
Hey, you notice how he said I used to listen to Derek Miner. He's like,
nah.
Dang, brother.
Okay, I see you. Hey, so next question, Justin Mitchell, explain this.
I knew it was coming. It was coming. I knew it was coming. I didn't have to look. I already knew you were about to pull up some Green Ranger stuff.
I need an explanation.
Bro, I was posted out, boy. That's the cleanest fit of the century. What are we talking about?
All right, here's a question I gotta have. Was there chafing in the crotch area when you wore that mug? Like,
it depends on the day. It depends on the day. If it was hot outside, we ain't talking about it. If it was, but look, you know what I'm saying? We out here, man. We were out here. I'm not doing that no more, but we out there.
I bet that mug smelled like death after you did. Like,
hey man, look, there's ways to clean. You know what I'm saying? We got. You know
all right, so that's a good question. How do you clean? How do you clean the Green?
How do you clean a Power Ranger suit?
How do you clean up? Yeah, I want to know. Like, what is Zord like for real? Like, how do you?
Yeah, man, what Zordon do to them clothes, bro? What do you got to do with them?
How he clean it?
Man, now you gotta take that thing with some bath water, bro. You gotta put that junk in the tub. You gotta use your hands and scrub that mug, bro.
So
you can't throw it in.
Hand wash it,
bro.
Yeah.
He was washing them like Harriet Tubman trying to get that.
you had to wire around talking about some.
Bro, I had that scrubbing board, bro. I was getting it. You know what I'm
talking about? Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Oh children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
It's more for time. And it just
But hey, so you actually, man, RIP to the GOAT, Jason David Frank. But you actually met Jason David Frank, right?
Yeah, man.
Tell me what that's like. Cause when I grew up, I used to be like,
bro.
Like he used to have that.
Man.
I thought Jason David Frank was the coldest martial art. I thought him and Bruce Lee would have went at it, even though I know now Bruce Lee would have cooked them. But you know.
Oh, no, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But how was it like meeting him, bro?
Dude, it was surreal, man. Just doing that whole thing, that whole bit for like a season. It's crazy because when he passed, I'll take it back before he passed. Like my first Comic-Con experience was because of that dude. Like he brought me and several of my guys out to a Comic-Con because for those of y'all who don't know, like I put out an EP themed around the Green Ranger. And so
I got it right here.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Boom,
yep.
boom.
Forever Green, dog. That just it's still on iTunes and stuff, bro. So or Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? So like, but yeah, man, like he heard the record that I did, like the single or whatever, and then he was like, man, a lot of people do Power Ranger-esque rap stuff, but nobody's done it to the level of what you did it at. And he's like, I'm a hip-hop fan. And to hear a guy I used to watch on TV, like on the phone telling me like, yo, like this junk is crazy. And we just connected off of that. And then when his mom passed, we just disconnected. For some reason, he just wasn't answering my calls anymore. We weren't talking anymore. He just got really in a dark place. Bro. So like meeting him was crazy. But what's really dope is I actually just a year ago got to do his I got asked to do a tribute concert in front of a whole Comic-Con out here in Carolina, bro. Like I got invited to do that whole EP that I did 6-7 years ago. To literally perform that in front of his daughter, his wife, all the Power Ranger co-stars. And then like the dude was like, yo, I know you're a Christian. These people need some hope. Give them. And it was wild, bro, to like see that come full circle. It's crazy.
Yeah. Man, I think the thing I love about you, because I remember you telling me that you were going to do that. Like, and I remember being like, this might be the wildest thing. I think I even told you.
You said that.
I said like, nah, bro, don't do that. That's going. But honestly, that allows you to perform on some stages that maybe CHH probably wouldn't have allowed you to do. And I think the thing I love about you is you always follow your gut, regardless of what people think about it. I think that is one of the main keys to success because most people that aren't, even though I consider myself a visionary, I just didn't have the vision for what you were building. And I remember seeing like, man, he's at these Comic-Cons, he's doing tours. I was like, dang, that's a super duper success story. So yeah, man, I definitely respect that. So yeah.
Praise, bro. That's dope.
Hey, so anyway, are y'all on any social media fasts as of late, or have y'all been paying attention?
I'm out here.
You out here?
We in the
here.
streets. We in the
You in
social
the streets?
streets. We in the social streets, dog.
All right. So how many times have you argued with somebody over politics?
I feel like I need to take a social media fast though. After all this stuff, man, it's crazy.
Man,
I will say this. I've seen more.
Have you been arguing on Facebook?
Not Facebook, but Twitter.
Nope.
Twitter is a mindscape right now. Twitter is.
Man, I can't do Twitter right now, bro. I can't do Twitter, bro. Bro, you could literally be scrolling through the comments on a post, and it's just like OnlyFans models. It's like, bro,
bro.
It's like, bro. But this was a post about juicing vegetables. Like, why in the world is this girl like? Well, hey, if you like juicing vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, come on, gang. Like,
hey, bro.
Elon just was like, I'm gonna buy X and I'm gonna turn it into the projects.
When the Kendrick versus Drake thing came out, man, it was BBL Drizzy everything everywhere all the time.
Drizzy. Nah, I did download Twitter for that. I ain't gonna look because I knew that the Kendrick and J. Cole thing or Kendrick and Drake thing was gonna be crazy. But man, RIP J. Cole. I mean, he's alive, but I ain't there.
The RIP is crazy.
Let me shut up, bro, because I'm gonna try to ask him for a feature one day. Anyhow,
Dreamville, y'all heard it here first, man.
Anyhow, man, so my homeboy D1 and Marcus Rogers, did y'all see the beef that they had going on?
Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know all the ins and outs, but I heard about it.
So apparently what I saw, so I hadn't got a chance to watch all the videos. I really only seen D1's video because I don't think I follow Marcus Rogers. But so D1 just snapped on dude. You got the video, LC?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, play that one right fast. Let's watch a couple seconds of it, see what's up.
You a whole pastor? You sounding real hypocritical and real intellectually short-sighted because you a pastor who would rather have clicks than conversation. You sowing seeds of division in the body of Christ based on me not having the same political preference as you. So you would rather call a believer out publicly when you got access to them personally and privately. Boy, you be in my DMs praising me. For the past year, we've been communicating. And you saying, I'm praising you, D1, and I'm showing you love because you going against the grain. And you not afraid to speak out for what's right according to the word of God and da-da-da-da. But then, because you see that I'm saying I'm not going to vote for the same political candidate that you want to vote for, all of a sudden it's D1 just trying to fit in with black culture more than he trying to fit in with the kingdom. And D1 is a believer, but he's out of the spirit. No, brother, you wrong. It ain't none of that. Because at the end of the day, we don't know none of these people personally. And you can't divorce the person from the policy. So you might say, I agree with this person's policies, but you got to believe that that person is honest enough to actually believe in them policies themselves. As opposed to saying, well, I'm just going to say whatever I got to say to these people just to get in office. So we all got our own discernment to use when it comes to this. Come on, pastor. You want to get your likes and your clicks first by talking about me. Then you want to say you're open to talking to me. Just keep focusing on serving God. Vote for who you want to, but don't sow seeds of division inside the body based on your political
Hey.
I think he went on some more. Like I was like, dang, D must be really mad. So I went and watched the original video, and I guess he was calling him out because of his endorsement of Kamala. And man, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I hate this time of year. Like, I don't know if
I can't stand it, bro.
Because
it's so much division,
bro. It's not, and the thing is, it's division that it really only comes around every 4 years, right? It's like I don't watch people that have been cool with each other, like they don't work together. You know what I mean? Like, and the next thing you know, now they hate each other over two people. I think D1 made a great point. Is like two people that y'all don't even know. Like, there's no point even like arguing over it because we don't even know each other. So what's the point? But what y'all think about that? Like, where have y'all been in this climate?
Go ahead, Justin. I'll let you kick it off.
You mean just like the political climate, or you just talking like Christian beef climate? It's like, bro, I feel like it's a mix of both. You know what I mean? Like,
so besides this, like, what's the other beef? Like, I don't really know of many beefs.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's statically going on, I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of them floating around, but
So
I
it's
think,
like, is it more like silent beefs? Because Christians ain't really. It ain't
Right.
a lot of Christians that'll call you out. They're gonna passive aggressively talk
Right.
about how they don't like you. They'll like talk about. They'll be like, "Yo, I met this guy. He was tall. He was black. He was bald, and he had on a black shirt with Vigilante on." And you like, dang, is he talking about me? I think he's talking about me.
Is that Derek?
But they ain't gonna say a name. So
Hey,
it's
it's real bad when they start praying for somebody through messages, and the prayer is a shot at somebody. They be like, Lord, I just pray for that brother right now, Lord. Even if his head is swole, Lord, we just pray for him right now.
The pastor in the church that I grew up in, he absolutely used to do that. Shout out to Elder McCullen at New Harvest Bible Church. This man would be like, if you went to the club and he found out you was at the club the night before, and he said, yeah, and some of the members that we found in the choir stand, and they about 6 foot tall, we heard they was in the club. You just like, dang. So everybody started looking around. They like, it was him.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's real talk, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this whole season, man, of just anytime, like you said, every 4 years, the junk come around. And I think like what we end up seeing, man, is so many people that are just tied so heavily to one side or another, and it just starts to, I mean, it just gets out of whack, man. Everywhere in the comment section, there was a guy that 4 years ago, whenever COVID was around, I remember I was heavy in the comment sections. You know what I'm saying? And like, there was a couple people I had to unfollow and be like, yo, I can't even with some of these people, man. Like, I don't really do that, but like, there's a couple people I had to be like, all right, like I can't even. And they were like family people. Like, these are like, it was tough, man. But like, I think like people just start pulling out the most toxic things they could say to you just because they're so heavily politic influence off of whatever camp they are residing in. And, when we start to hang over like people's like salvation over top of, well, you are this or you are that, then it's all of a sudden it's like that to me is when it gets dangerous. It's like, how does that even work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I
feel the same way. LC, why do you think it's like that? Like, why do you think? Because we fall for it every year, like or every time. Like, it's like, it feels like we haven't learned our lesson. Like, why do you think people get into these arguments that they know are fruitless? Like, it's not going to get to a resolution.
Because people's pride and opinions matter than the facts, which is we all live in the same world. We all live in the same planet. We all have the same goals that we are trying to achieve. You know what I mean? We all breathe the same air. So everybody's just trying to, whose pride, whose opinion is better, who overrules who. And when I look at it, take a step back, it's really, like you say, kind of pointless. But at the same time, too, it builds character because you get to see different sides of what people believe in. And I never take something, full fledged. I take everything with a grain of salt. But with partial, part of what D1 saying is true, part of what somebody else could be saying is true. But you know what I mean? It hits heavy, man, when you hear stuff like my brother's being attacked because of a political party. We don't know anybody. Like that's deep. That's deep. I wouldn't want to be attacked personally because, I voted for this person to vote for that person. So what are we supposed to do? Not vote?
Right.
Democratic, So
yeah. I want us to go back to like how the old white people used to be, where it's like you ask them who you voting for, they're like, wait a minute, brother. Hold up. That's personal. Like that. I want us to get back to that. Cause I feel like we just saw everybody
wide open now.
They like, yo, hey, bro, somebody gonna get a Trump tramp stamp eventually. There's somebody out there with a lower back tattoo?
It's probably already out there, bro.
With Trump on there. I know.
There.
Listen,
somebody got it on their lower back.
Somebody send it to me. Let me know if you've seen a
somebody send it to you. Trump. It's crazy.
I want to see it. Because I'm gonna put it on the next stream.
If you yourself have one,
what?
DerekMiner@gmail.com.
If you have a lower back tat of Donald Trump, send it to DJLC@gmail.com.
No.
Send it to DJLC@gmail.com. Okay, on to the next topic. So, I mean, I know we all are Marvel fans on this stream. So,
Yeah.
have y'all seen the Deadpool
Yes, bro.
Wolverine situation? All right.
Yes.
Not yet.
So look, how early is it? Can we give spoilers yet? Is it are we there?
I mean, y'all gonna spoil me. I don't really care to.
If you haven't seen it, leave now.
All right. If you haven't seen it, just leave the stream. So the question, Justin, well, oh dang, LC had to go. Oh, hold on. All right. Without spoiling it for LC.
Never mind.
All right,
Hey,
so
they can do the segment on their own. They can do the segment on their own.
Okay, so we can't talk about it. But anyhow,
Okay.
we can talk about this. That somehow, and I have a theory about what's going on, but somehow Christians are upset about Deadpool versus Wolverine. Can we run a video? I saw this video on X or
Crazy.
Twitter or whatever their name is. Play it right quick.
Wolverine came out this weekend. It's being very well received by everyone except for one group who does get offended about a lot of things, it seems. And when they get offended, they make sure that it's everyone's problem.
We went to see Deadpool, and we left probably about 20.
We got a
30
buffer.
minutes into it. It is
Love the buffer.
disgusting. It is so against the Lord. They are blaspheming our Creator, and you should not see it.
There's blasphemy against God in the movie blatantly. And he's calling himself Marvel Jesus. Over and over and over.
Marvel Jesus.
Guys, if you want to watch Deadpool,
Don't do it.
literally
Yo,
don't.
people are wild, bro.
We're literally not finishing it.
All right, let's stop it. Let's stop it. Because I got a thing that I'm tripping off of. So all right, check this out. I know y'all have seen the last two Deadpool movies, correct?
Yes.
So in my opinion, right? All right, so the first Deadpool movie, for the people that went to go see it that don't know about the comic book lore, I think you get a pass. Like it's like that's at the time where Marvel's putting up buckets. I mean, Marvel is like going crazy. And it's like, okay, this guy, another guy in a mask, I bet is similar to Captain America. I get it, right? I get it, right? Number two, you see the second movie. Maybe you accidentally stumbled upon that journey. And you like, bro, what is Deadpool? But the name has dead in it. Like, the name has dead in it. So, anyhow, by movie number 3, okay, you're now a masochist. Like you have no excuse. Like the branding for this was crazy. You know what I mean? So you know what it is. So this is the thing I have for these people. That's like, so apparently the controversy is they were upset that Deadpool called himself Marvel Jesus. Okay. Here's my question. Why are you not upset that in the first scene of the movie that he chopped somebody's in their nuts and he's like literally like sticking like metal claws in someone's chest, chopping their head off, cutting their arm off, doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's like, and it's in slow motion, like motion, like he's taking a bone and shoving it in somebody's butt.
Yeah, facts.
But you draw the line at Marvel Jesus?
He said Marvel Jesus.
I'm like, gang, and I'm like, not on top of that, not just that, but like, bro, it's Hispanic dude's name, Jesus. Y'all not boycotting.
Bruh.
Y'all not boycotting. Like, to me, it's like, it's false. It's like, to me, this feels like people are like, man, I bet you I can get some, like,
some
I could go viral off of this or something like that. What y'all think? What's your thoughts?
I definitely could see people getting run off it. Me personally, it's kind of like I find no enjoyment in that, like in just taking clout from other people's failures or whatever just trying to blast something. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is what movie ratings are for.
Yeah.
Is that bro? You in a rated R movie? It's the only rated R Marvel movie.
So I have to stop. Let me.
Okay.
The only rated R Disney movie. Let's take it a step further.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Mm.
I had about 16 people talk to me and go, I just took my kid to go see the new Deadpool. Never again. Why would you take your 7-year-old son or daughter to go see a rated R movie that's not even for their age?
It's not.
Bro, you know how many people I saw in the theater that had this newest Deadpool where there was literally like an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like, what is?
Oh
like,
no, I was same thing.
I was like, why are they even here, bro? What is going?
I think it's because the Marvel franchise itself has always been superheroes and has never been rated R like that. Now, hence we've had Logan, we've had Wolverine before, which pushed the limits. The past couple Deadpools pushed the limits. But let me tell you something for all my Marvel fans out there: you gonna get what you get when you go to a Deadpool movie, and
right?
You can do about it. It just is what it is.
But you know what's crazy is like when here's what I think Christians do is they see someone say Marvel Jesus. There's only one Jesus, so there's not Marvel Jesus. So they get mad at that's not the same. That's not the right Jesus. Y'all are making Jesus what he's not supposed to be. And so they're saying don't. And they take the whole scripture out of context of don't take the Lord's name in vain, and they just run with that. They think that that's what that is. And I'm like, that's not even what that really is. Like, what are we really talking about? And then they'll look at something like that, what you just said, Derek, where dudes are getting chopped up. No, they'll refer to the Old Testament. Like, well, David cut off Goliath's head and held that mug up. So it's fine. They'll find anything to do whatever with that. And then be like, this is what I actually have an issue with. When really out of context, that's not even what that's referring to. Right. My biggest beef is like, since when do we as believers take what someone who's an unbeliever and be like, I expected something different? What do we, Like, they don't believe what we believe. So are you expecting them to regard the name of Jesus the way you do? No, like, I don't, like, at all.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel the same way. I'm like, someone that's not a Christian is not going to have the same reverence for God that you have. So it's like getting bent out of shape really just at the end of the day, it just shows a lack of sometimes maturity and self-control. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that. Somebody says, oh yeah, you mean France? Like in the Olympic ceremony, I know y'all probably seen that where they had like the Last Supper, but it was like a drag show thing or whatever. LC can get the picture, but eventually. But the thing is, even in that scenario, this is how I know people don't know much about geopolitical landscapes and culture in different places, because France is historically known for being extremely liberal sexually. I mean, it's been this way historically. Extremely liberal sexually, and at the same time irreligious. Like, there's not in Europe, it's not a lot of like homosexual, or in Europe there's not a lot of Christianity. Like, it's post-Christian, right? Christianity is dying in that area. So when you look at Europe, I mean, to me, I would expect France. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little frustrated, but at the end of the day, even that Da Vinci painting, like, bro, that Jesus ain't look like that. We all know Jesus was black.
Right.
And not nan black person at that table. Yeah, I went there. I'm sorry, but you know, it's what it is, bro. It's what it is. But what I mean, look, here's the deal. If you don't know, don't go see Deadpool if you have sensitive ears, and don't go see Deadpool if you struggle with drugs, because I've never heard the word cocaine in my life more time. Period. Like, you know what I mean? I've never heard the word cocaine this much.
Now I will say this: if you already are on drugs, that might not be the movie to go see.
No, hey, if you struggling, you fighting. Don't go. Hey, look, it is what it. I'll put it this way.
You might
Look.
be in the Marvel universe.
That mother look like, you remember that skit with Charlie Murphy on Dave Chappelle? We're talking about Rick James. Rick James would have been proud at that movie, boy, because that's all they talked about. But so hey, another question. Both of y'all have kids, right? LC, you got kids too, right?
Yep.
Man, so I saw this video on IG not long ago, and it really almost moved me to tears. And I wanted to bring this up because we got 3 fathers on here, and it hit me heavy. You know what I'm saying? So check this joint out.
Which one we got?
I think it's on the 2 athletes, more than an athlete. The guy.
I got you. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, this joint. But anyway, this video literally almost moved me to tears. Here we go. Uh-oh. We missing volume. Well, just read the captions. We might have to pull it. We'll pull it up direct. I got it. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. What we looking like?
Let me read something to you real quick. Mean a lot to me. Man, I ain't trying to cry, but
Oh, the buffer.
let me read something. It's been on my phone for 5. Break generational curses. Quit yelling at your kids before they go to bed and expect them to sleep well. Quit yelling at your kids in the morning right after they wake up before school and expect them to have a good day. You set the tone for your children. You set the tone for your voice. They will always remember in their heads. You become their inner voice. Don't be their inner critic. Speak life, speak love, speak bravery, kindness and hope. Speak wisdom and truth. Most of all, listen to your children.
Wow.
That mug really hit me, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why it hit me is because number one, like I grew up in a household where my dad wasn't there. He lived in Michigan. My mom lived in Tennessee. My stepdad was a wounded man. He was on drugs. Both of them was on drugs, and so I've always said when I was a kid, I was like, man, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna try to be a good dad. And as I got older, I didn't realize how hard being a good dad is. I didn't realize how much work it is. And I also didn't realize, like, oftentimes people don't realize that the kids bring the best out of you. They have the ability to bring the best out of you. And that's what, and the way they do that is by actually showing you who you are, right? Because, you know, if a baby is crying and you can't stop the crying and you just get frustrated with a baby that can't stop crying, that's more of a reflection on you than it is the baby, right? Because you're the mature one. So what y'all think about that video?
Justin?
Sheesh. Man. Yeah, that mug is deep, bro. Generational curses are a real thing, bro. Like straight up off the jump. Whatever's not dealt with in our parents' life usually trickles down and comes into our life. And obviously things that happened in their parents' life trickles down and so forth. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of things like, I mean, me and my wife just got through celebrating 14 years of marriage just this past week. You know what I'm saying?
Put the applause. I hit the applause on the.
That's her. But it's like, bro, like through that, man, I think there's things that me and my wife like consistently like do just conversations and working on ourselves individually and then coming together and talking through things. Like there's a lot of trauma that has happened in our life, like together, but like just even separate, like looking at all the things that we've seen as individuals and things we've experienced, you know what I'm saying? And like, I think all of that starts to come to the table when you're a parent, you know what I mean? And like, there's things like my dad was around, but my dad was a military, coming out of military. His dad was in the military. My mom's side of the family, there's military guys. And so like, I grew up around a lot of like authoritative, like, yo, we don't play. We gonna get ish done. Like we gonna do what we gotta do. And so some of that like mindset, even though I raised 3 little girls, I got 3 little girls, man. And so like I still have that mentality. Sometimes it's in me that pulls up, or I'm like, you know what I mean? But I've been a youth pastor. I've seen what kids that are like teenage girls, certain things, how they respond to their parents. I'm like, yo, like, just because my daughter is like, I love my daughter, but I'm not gonna just baby you to death because I see what the real world's gonna do to you. And I'm like, yo, like, so there's that balance, bro. Like, at what point is, man, like, am I too hard on my daughters, or am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I pacifying them and not preparing them for what is actually about to happen? You know what I'm saying? There's that balance, bro. And it's tough, man. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah. LC, what you think?
So, hey, Justin. Nah, that video though, it hits. It's different, especially having a little one. Got a 2-year-old, getting ready to be 3-year-old, man, and every day I think of, am I being the best parent can I be? Like, am I being the best parent that I can possibly be? And it's hard, especially because there's no rule book to this. There's no guide to this. And the whole man of God first thing, leading a household thing, it's a lot of weight to carry, especially for me having a son, looking up to me, being, that role model. I think it's a big standard. It's a big gap to fill. I was blessed to be able to have a great relationship with my father. Derek's met him plenty of times. I mean,
hey, Pops is the man,
that's
bro.
my guy.
I love Pops. He everywhere with you too.
Everywhere. And I was blessed to have a great relationship with my dad. But it was kind of like a thing for me when I had a kid, and I wasn't expecting to have a kid. I put that out there. How do I become a better father than my dad was for me, when my dad continuously still to this day does everything he can to support me? So it's kind of like a thing where it's like it's an identity crisis as a parent, because you're kind of like, all right, man, well, every parent says, I'm gonna give you more than what I had as a kid growing up, bro.
Sure.
I'm be real with you. I had almost everything growing up as a kid. So like for me, now it's like, what am I giving my kid? Healthcare? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just being real.
Yeah.
But see, to me, like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Like, man, I think the way that you honor your dad is by actually just continuing to work. Like, man, if you can think, if you like, yo, my dad, I can't think of anything I would change about how my dad dealt with me. It's like, then do that. You know what I mean? Because I know for myself, I dealing with, like right now, I got a preteen son, and it's like dealing with him, having to deal with girls.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Like, honestly, I'm gonna have to figure this out on the fly. I can't think back, man. What kind of advice did my dad give me? When it came, I didn't get no advice.
Yeah.
So I just got to figure it out. But at the same time, I have to have grace on myself to say I'm learning. And one thing that I've had to learn is my kids are little people. They're not my property. They're my responsibility, but they're not my property. So that means that with my kids, and it's funny because somebody said you like a white parent, but I get it. A lot of times Black culture, it's like you do as I say, do exactly whatever. And one thing I think about that I've learned from some of the white homies is that because they don't have so many things bearing down on them, they can give their kids more space to make mistakes and have their own mindset, and to be able to walk alongside them, not as like, do what I say. Like, you gotta think about it. If mama been working 15 hours today, she come home, she don't have time to let you mess up. Like, if you drop a bowl of cereal on the ground and milk spill everywhere, she like, oh my God, now I'm coming home from work to work. Right. But then when you have families that have more stability, they're able to say, all right, let me show you how to not spill that bowl. And that's what I wanted to try to be is a father that allows my kids to make mistakes. Because I'm making mistakes as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I definitely could say too, like it now, the one thing I did have was high expectations. and which is never a thing as a parent, which is a bad thing, not to have high expectations for your kids. But sometimes don't let the expectation become a thing where it's control. Because when they step outside of that boundary, they step outside of that line, it's kind of like, but that's not how I saw you doing it. That's not how I envision you doing it. And I had to take a step back the other day because I was an athlete growing up, everything like that. And my son is literally phenomenal at the age of 2 already. Dude is very advanced when it comes to sports. But then at the same time, I tell my wife, I'm like, but if he chooses to be a band kid, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, bro, he's a failure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's just having a good balance between the two,
Yeah, there's a lot of parents that try to live vicariously through their kids. You know what I'm saying? And be like, this is what I did when I was your age. And I think we're probably all guilty of that to some degree, where we're like, yo, I was doing that.
For sure.
You're part of my blood. You should be able to do some of those things too. And it's like, not everybody's gonna do that. Our kids are, like you said, Derek, it's like they're just younger people. You know what I mean? And like their like brains and minds aren't even developed to the point of they're trying to explore and figure out what they want to do or what they're passionate about and all the different things. And so like, even if I see something in them, maybe it takes some time to get to that point. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like, I mean, even my dad, like, he passed away like a year and a half ago. And so
sorry,
like,
bro.
yeah, man, it's tough, bro. But like, the reality is like, I had probably one of the deepest conversations I actually had with my dad a month before he passed, on like right after Christmas. He passed in January. And then like, it just was tough, bro. But like, the crazy thing is like, I found out like some of my like anger issues or things as a kid and my angst, I guess, like growing up, to where that stemmed from in this moment was like, I realized like I used to go to war with my dad. Like we would butt heads all the time, but it was because my dad.
I think we lost him.
Hey, he's back. He's back.
He back. Hey, we lost you at cuz my dad.
Hey, your dad was like, "What'd you say about me?" Oh, look, we lost the audio too.
Oh, we lost all the audio.
Oh man.
Hey,
Justin's dad said you ain't finna talk about me on stream to get away with it, bro. Hey, Justin, your daddy said, bro, he getting his lick back.
Hey man, shout out Pops, man. Hey, so Justin, how about pop out and pop back in?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. We got you. Yeah, we got you.
There we go.
What was you about to say? Finish your thought.
I don't even remember. I think I was saying that like just stuff with my dad. I realized like I would fight with my dad as a kid and even as a believer, like, because I didn't grow up in church. So I didn't have a dad that raised me on Christian biblical views and anything. Like nobody's pulling out scripture in my household. Nobody's praying with me as a kid. Like I didn't have none of that. So like my dad didn't lead from that. And so like me coming into my faith in my early 20s, like I had to learn a lot on my own and watching, other guys and listen to really Christian hip hop even came in as like I think I texted you about that, Derek, on like Father's Day, how like, bro, like you and a lot of other cats, man, helped be the guiding light for me to realize, how do I do this thing, bro? Like, what do I don't even know what that looks like. But man, like I found myself, a lot of my issues came from, I would argue with my dad, even if it meant I'm gonna fight and yell with this dude, just so I could get some kind of response out of him that was actually like deeper than just surface level conversation.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was a new thing for me that like I realized like, dang, bro, like I got some work to do on my own self to still figure this stuff out. You know what I mean? Because nobody in my family, like I said, they're all military. So everybody had to be tough. Everybody had to be hard. And nobody want to talk about nothing. And I think that's like one of the hardest things is to realize, like when I'm disciplining my kids, like one of the things I've done since they were little is like, I'll get frustrated with you and you're going to know, but I'm going to do the opposite of what my dad did, which was fuss you out, tell you to go do whatever. And it was like, I'm going to tell you, you're messing up and you're going to get in trouble, but I'm going to come back and we're going to talk and we're going to have some dialogue, not yelling matches, but hey, let's talk. Let's talk about what was this. Why?
That's powerful, bro. Hey, that's powerful. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, man, like what I'm finding, and I want to encourage everybody that's out there, if you're a parent or you want to be a parent, just know like there's no rule book and everybody's trying to do their best. And
Yeah.
the best way you could be the best way to be a good parent is to work on being a good person. That's my full belief. The best way to be a good parent is to be a good person. So before we I want to get into some music because you brought up Christian hip hop, and I found this Christian hip hop playlist. I think I'm gonna make my own Christian hip hop playlist, but right now I found one. We'll get LC to get that popping.
That's right.
But because I want to play some songs. But before that, for those of you that don't know, I have a Discord. You can go hop on the Discord. The best way to do that is to just hit the link in bio and you on my sites, and you can just get to the Discord from there, and we lit. So this is a question from the Discord from my homeboy. What's his name? Veritas. He asked a question, and I'm gonna attempt to answer it because I got a public school education. But he said, my man in the Discord says, love to hear your thoughts on balance between art for commerce and art for catharsis. Do y'all want to tell me what catharsis is?
Hey, bro, I think I went to whatever elementary school and public school that Derek went to.
It is the process of releasing and thereby providing relief from strong or repressed emotions.
Why do I feel like I believe Justin didn't have to Google that to know that answer?
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
all up here, bro.
All right. So music is a means of catharsis for them. Okay, I get it. So music, an idea of like, okay, we're just making music for money, or we're just making music to feel things. Right. So, man, I'm glad you brought this up. And I wish that I would have had that. I wish that I would have had a video that I found. But on TJ's DJs, if you don't know who TJ's DJs is, TJ's DJs is one of the most legendary DJ pool, record pool for music, period. And I was following them, and a girl comes online and she says, a lot of artists need to realize this, that some of y'all are entertainers and some of you are artists. And artists are the ones that are really, really creative. They live their world in art. They're usually introverted, right? And then an entertainer is a person that is really good at getting people involved or entertaining them, making them feel something as far as funny or whatever, right? So, and the superstars are the ones that can be the artists and the entertainers, right? So in my opinion, the best artists are both. So you're asking like, if we're asking like the thought on a balance, I think the only balance, only you can decide what you're trying to project to people, right? So if we look at, like we brought up earlier, Kendrick and Drake, to me, I see two phenomenal artists, but one leans into, both of them are great at entertaining people, but it would seem that Kendrick is more focused on how the art makes you feel. What does it add to society as far as like conversation? And Drake is just like, I just want to make you dance. Like, I want to make you dance. I want to make you feel it.
He's too focused on getting cooked right now.
Oh
bro.
my gosh. Regardless of that, the man is back as the highest stream hip hop artist. Yeah. And I think the thing is, the only person that can tell you the balance is gonna be you. Like, period. Like, it's gonna be, you're gonna have it's gonna be different for everyone else. Like, I'm a guy, like, obviously that's why I'm doing this live stream, is because I think sometimes if people listen to my music, they would think I'm a lot more serious than I actually am. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I feel like this live stream allows me to really kind of just hang out with y'all, let my hair down.
Yo, that's what happened whenever I first met you when I went to RMG, bro. I first time meeting you, I was like, yo.
Oh, well, he had hair the first time you met him, Justin? Is that what happened?
Bro. Chill out. Chill out.
Nah, but I for real, I remember meeting you in Nashville, and I remember being like, yo, like, and I tell this story to people all the time. I'm like, bro, like, when I met Derek, it was the time that I realized, man, all these guys that I like, from Reach and everybody else, I was like, in my mind, I was like, yo, these dudes, as soon as I sit down with Derek, he probably gonna crack open the Bible, bro. And he gonna be on some like, hey, bro, listen, God's so good and da-da-da-da-da. Man, like, I'm not saying he didn't say anything like that, but I will say it was like, it was what this is, right?
I
so
never
much
was
more,
that.
like, I was like, yo, like.
Look, I tried on the like super Christian outfit for like probably a month. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I put that mug on and the suit was too tight for me, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like there's just nothing. I grew up country and I grew up around like hood people. So like there's no way I could sit up here and pretend to be something that I'm not. It just wasn't gonna, I don't have enough interaction with that world to be able to do that. So that's another reason why I think, like the reason why this stream probably feels a little bit different than what people would expect as far as a Christian to produce, or what people would expect for a former 116 artist or whatever to put together, is because this has always been me. And what I found by building out my Discord, having a much deeper relationship with people that respect my art, I found that everybody's like, man, I just wish we had a place to be able to just be us. And I'm like, man, God, where is that place? I'm praying, they praying, we all praying. God, where's that place? And God was like, I'm waiting on you to build it. So I'm like, dang, okay, well, I got to take a leadership position. Like I got to start doing it. And it's like, that's what the point is here. Is for us to really just hang out and just be normal, bro. Like there ain't no judgment. It's all about the truth.
Hey,
somebody said, Dave said he used to be hella intimidated by me.
Dave gave us a W comment. He said Derek as a super Christian in the first rated R Christian superhero movie.
Yo, hey, listen, if anybody would do it, it would be me. This guy. No lie. My man OB said he would. Hey, I could tell OB was intimidated by me too. He didn't really do a whole lot of talking, bro. But yeah, like that's the whole movement. You see the Vigilante gang, like for us, it's really about just being ourselves. So and hanging out and getting to know one another on a level more than superficial. Because I feel like sometimes when people are trying to do the super Christian thing, it's more projecting an image as opposed to who they actually are. And I'm like, I just don't want anyone to feel like they got to project an image around me. So let's get into some of this music, by the way, though. DJLC, you got that playlist ready?
Let's run it.
Man, there's a couple records, man. So first off, my homeboy Ty just dropped, bro. Please listen to Back on Tour right fast. This Back on Tour record is crazy. I love it. We play like 30 seconds of it.
You know I'm yours. Wanna go up to the Lord, the real P to endorse. I know I'm not really the norm, but I never really could conform. The real and the fake at war. I can't sell my soul, no, but we sell out the tour. And I'm ready to fly. Find me, gotta keep the supply. God with me, I ain't afraid to die. Still better than living a lie. I was down in pills for the stress. God, why I took a breath. I had to go get me some help. I right my wrongs to God. My dogs ain't never gonna lie. No ramen, I still want the top. My faith is as clear as the sky. I'm trying to show you what to do. He ain't even got a clue. It ain't motion if you never move. They hate when you tell them the truth. My verses are clipping, I load them. We get in green like Yoda. We do a lot, it's never a quota. We tryna give you atonement. Thought I was dumb, but he told me I'm chosen. That's the reason why we have emotion. I promise it ain't for the show. I give it all up on the low. I'll go where you tell me to go. Link with the game, me and P on the road. We spinning it back on the globe.
All right, everybody. On a scale of 1 to 10, Marvel Jesuses, how much do you give it?
Oh, the meta humor is so good right now.
I'm just glad it wasn't a song talking about killing demons for one.
Hey, chill out. We not gonna chill out. All right, look, what else we got on the playlist? Let me see what else.
Love the CHH world. Let's go.
Let me see what else we got on here.
I see something else on here too that need to be played.
What
that
we
new,
playing?
That new Derek.
Hey, look, play my new song. Can't stop me now.
I can't let nobody stop me. I can't let nobody stop me. No, I can't let nobody stop me. I can't let nobody. I can't let nobody. Yeah, I can't let nobody stop me. Yeah, tryna catch a blessing before I catch a body. Got my whole team with me, know they got me. And I'm ride it like I'm riding. I can't let nobody stop me. I can't let nobody stop me. No, yeah, I can't let nobody stop me. I can't let nobody stop me. No, I can't let nobody stop me. Now I've been doing this so long to feel like winning just a hobby. Now I came from the trenches. I did it independent, said I'm cocky, got the big head, the cap don't fit it. Ain't no lies when I'm speaking on it, only tell the truth. So much water on me now, wipe me down like I'm a Seuss. We been really in the field, finna finally eat the fruit. Don't you try to touch my meal, I'll mop you on my loot. And my dogs put in work, bitch, stepping on your turf. We been really at they neck, and we finna make it worse. If they really tryna stop me, better put me in a hearse. Tracking mud all in your house, cause we got it out the dirt. What we talking about? Yeah, I can't let nobody stop me. Yeah, tryna catch a blessing before I catch a body. And my whole team with me, know they got me.
Yeah. Hey man, I produced
That's crazy.
Thank you, bro. Produced it. I mean, we need more hype music, man. So we're gonna keep giving y'all the bangers. Hey, play this record called Judas Kiss. I want to check that joint out.
Sonny like my little brother too. Anything you need, let me know. I was looking, baby, because I need your help, baby. I need you to help me sell these 14 keys so I can get this ransom money for Sonny, man. You got 14 bricks right there? Yeah. Push you a fake? He betrayed him with a kiss. He betrayed him with a kiss. Betrayal made them rich. They'll sell you out for chicken, then betray you with a kiss. Slaves of Satan, blazing fame, they'll empty out the clip. Empty it and ditch. Gang the envy made the family split. Goonies carry sticks, and legal cases snitch. People ate and switch quick, like Rico, Ace, and Mitch. G-Co for the cheese broke, evil made them flip. So betrayal for the pesos on the payroll, spraying blitz. On demon time, he caught a bid. Now we praying God forgives. In his brain where the horror lives. Life spooky like a horror flick. Look at what the martyr get, a Judas and a narcissist. Pushing product like a pharmacist. He hung himself amongst the carcasses. The guilt of his betrayal left us conscious where the darkness is. All for silver but it tarnishes. Used to be my dog, you was on the block with me. Scream, ride or die, even moved in blocks with me. You took the stand on me, turned into a snitch. Guess that's how I feel to get betrayed by a kiss.
Hey, you know the thing I love about that song is like it's authentically East Coast, and then at the same time it's also like they spitting on it, but the approach to rapping about like Judas from like Jesus's perspective in that way, you know what I'm saying? Like it's fire, like it's super dope. Like I thought when I heard that, I was like, yeah, people need to hear that song. That joint is crazy. What y'all think about it?
Nah,
yeah, that joint was clean, bro. Who's the artist?
So for Shamir, Young YP, Will Kada, or no, C4 down there.
Kada's one of my
Shamir,
favorites
YP,
right now, bro.
Will Kada, is that it? Or did I miss anybody?
I think that's it.
Oh,
Kada's
Prody's
crazy,
on here.
bro.
Prody's on here too.
Yeah. They got some fire records, bro. Like this thing is dope. Let's see. Let's play. We got Judas Kiss. Oh, Gemstones just dropped. Y'all remember Gemstones? Drop a gem. Let's see what that Gemstones record talking about.
You just dropped a new one?
Yeah.
Dang.
What's it called?
I didn't even know.
It's up. It's up further. Remember the good bads. I remember the good bads. Oh, you just passed it. Go back. It's close to the one we just played. I remember the good badge. Yep.
Coming up in the shot, I was gone in the wind. Nothing to rhyme.
Here, make
Ron and Tasha talking about my shoes because the name. Crying walking out the door to school cause
off at your
Through nothing is new to you. You numb to the
Ooh, this
usual.
thing got
And
some
after they
flavor
shoot
to
the
it.
fool, they come.
decent. Blessed with healthy children. Granny still breathing.
Boy, switching a lot.
I told God the plans I had for my life and he clearly laughed at me. I guess this what the
That boy trying
scripture
to make
meant
a
when it said
movie.
many are the plans of a man's mind, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. First of all, I wanna say thank you, 3, for having me on your track. Like the Monday morning train, some rats are working, fall asleep on their way back. You name a song that I ain't go berserk, that I was on like I was on crack. I go hard like my sisters had mama had to run it straight and comb through those naps. Praying God don't take me home for Ye West and I ever have a chance to get on wax. In the words of my grandma who passed away, I see you devil, get on back. I forgive whoever shot my truck up, they didn't have an idea of who they was trying to whack. The same way I forgive whoever thought that if I rapped again that I was gonna be whack. 2001 was the first time in life I ever touched a stack. 5 to be exact when I sat down with Lupe inside my contract. How'd I go to I'm officially divorced from saying it was love at contact? Live fast, die young, big and beautiful corpse on a silver table lying flat. Pops didn't know who he was choosing to abort when I was young, his mom was not intact. When I was first created, Satan was looking at me like, now why would God design that? The abortion money daddy gave my mom to put me back into the father's lap was ran off with my mom and spent on Christmas, bought my sister Barbie dolls and Cabbage Patch. I guess I was supposed to be here life without me in his life, plus who would I impact? A brighter sound to bring a light around. You know they say you are what you attract. By the fountain of the highest mountain, cause of Christ abounds and who's in lack. Devils seek to keep you down, to keep reminding you of all that you ain't got.
That was a movie.
That was crazy.
That wasn't a song. That was a movie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought something was wrong with Spotify.
Yeah, I was like, man, switching it up.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
oh,
did you
that's
notice
crazy.
too? Did you notice that was him? He made multiple tracks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, he different. He different. LC, I think you got something too, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Play
yes,
it,
sir.
play
yes,
it,
sir.
play it,
Yes,
play it,
play
Play
it.
it.
Today is the first day of the best day of my life. And nothing's gonna stop me, no, I'm just done wasting time. Today is the first day of the best day of my life.
Of course, when I play my stuff, of course it would tweak out, right? Of course.
Nah, you gotta run that back,
That's
my
crazy.
boy.
Yeah, run that
Run
back.
that back, my boy.
Today is the first day of the best day of my life. And nothing's gonna stop me, no, I'm just done wasting time. Today is the first day of the best day of my life. He's real, he's real. The best day of my life. Hey, the best day of my life. Oh, it's best day of my life. Oh,
Woke up in a brand new season. Everybody acting like this life is way too easy. Hold up, pump your brakes and slow it down. I need to grieve. I'm just working through some things my mama couldn't see ya. Preacher, don't know what to be ya. Yeah, I just smile right back. If they ask me how I'm doing, I just bounce right back. I ain't got no time to waste on my feelings are the best. Is my money okay? Is it really that bad? Oh, yeah, but it's sad to see. I've been fighting all my demons in reality. We've been getting way too close, like it's casually. I know I'm fighting with my spirit, that's fatality. Yeah, today is the first day of the best day of my life. And no, I'm not stopping, no, I'm done just wasting time. I'm feeling like, whoa.
Did you produce that?
Yes, sir. Me and the homie Lock, we on that.
Hey, y'all showed out, man. Hey,
That was dope.
that's fire. Well, look,
Clean.
we had our time.
I gotta give Locke props, man. He did
Man,
his thing.
shout out to Locke. But we had time. It's been beautiful. I wanted to keep it under an hour. We went over about 5 minutes, but we're gonna get better.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get better, or we might get worse and hang out longer. But I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Like, thank y'all for coming out tonight, and we'll see you again next Tuesday. Make sure you resist the system. See you soon.